Are we on, John?
Yeah.
Okay, we're underway here. Trim settled into a pattern of possession early on. They'll be pushing the back. It's going to be a handy free for Trim early on. Dougie picked up the throw in. Aaron Lynch goes out. It's going to take it off the ground, I think. Richie Morris, Blackhall Gales, is our referee this evening. Lynchy from a tricky ball, swings it in, he misses on the near side. It's a wide ball. Still no umpire down that end, John. We've somebody going in there, have we? So Ryan Lynch, the Duleek goalkeeper, kicks the ball into space. Hard running from Mark Malloy with his man's out in front of him, and there's going to be a bit of that this evening, I think, John.
Going to be a free fetch.
Yeah, I think that rain, that shower of rain just beforehand has the pitch fairly slippy. So James Flood, the centre forward for Duleek Bellewstown, is there, but Munners wins the ball but can't pick it up. Greasy ball, tries to play it on the ground, and the ball is with O'Shane Milner, plays it on there to Shane Crosby across the field, and it's kicked in. We have a man out in front there, good hand, good strong hand there from Ben. Hope he hasn't damaged his wrist there doing that. So Tom Carmody lining the centre forward, but come deep, plays a high ball in. It goes over Bino's head. That's not the type of ball that Bino wants. And Duleek worked the ball down the far side of the field. Ball skids a man in space there. Everything Trim was switched off there a little bit, but Ben Holden read the break and tidied it up. He's under a bit of pressure. Does well. Finds Malloy. And Mikey Cullen all the way back at half-back position, galloping forward. He's looking for runners. Lynchy's got his hand up, plays the ball out to Lynchy. Lynchy's going to take his man. He's got a runner. He's got Owen O'Connor making a great run, but he's plays the ball back to Sean Fitz. Sean Fitz, high. It's going to drop. Another high ball for Bino to contend with. He does break it, but it's well taken. The fullback, McGann there, Kevin McGann, I think, was it? Or Chris Woods, the cornerback. Ball's down the field. And it's with the number 6 there, Tom Bowden. And Duleek seem to be very, very patient when they get a hold of the ball. So they're looking to work the ball out. Nearly 3 minutes gone, still no score. It's a strong run forward from Shane Crosby. Good ball inside, and the mark is taken by James Flaherty. The referee trying to get him to. A good score from the mark.
Crosby, I think his name, is it?
Crosby's down wearing number 8. Yeah. James Flaherty, I was told, was that the 14? So the opening score of the game after 3 minutes. Petey goes with the kick out. Dougie was under a little bit of pressure. He was kind of looking for the free, and had a man stood in his kind of foot there, his heel, but the referee has allowed play on. Dougie is just a bit ginger there in the middle of the field. Ben Holden is the judge there, and luckily I think to have fouled his man, and it's going to be a free in for Duleek. Dougie's still down, and the referee going to allow attention for Dougie, but he lets play continue. Good ball in. There's a dangerous ball, fisted away by Rourke. But Trim under the cosh here a little bit early on. That's another good score there from the midfielder. So a good score from Shane Crosby in midfield. 2 points to no score, 4 minutes gone. Petey goes over the dugout side again towards Owen O'Connor. The ball skids, but Owen does well to gather it. Takes his man on the outside. He's still going, draws the foul. And Duleek are really marking tightly here in the early stages. Lynchy makes a good run out to the 45, got his possession. He's got Mikey Cullen and Bino inside. Lynchy's still going. Has a little check back inside. Sells a man a dummy, pops it off to Mikey Cullen. Mikey takes his man on. Has a little look. Mikey, no, the ball doesn't find it to Bino. Bino recovers it, does well. Back to Sean Fitz. Sean Fitz shaping up for a left-footed shot. Decides to put it back to Aaron Lynch. Aaron takes his man on, then checks. Back to Lynchy again. Fitzy that time, and Fitzy with a good score. And I see we've got Reds TV. CJ Murtha has made his way from the commentary position down to umpire behind the Aura goals there. And a better effort from Fitzy that time. John, you got that one right?
Yeah, he got that one right. He shaped as if he was going to hit it all right, but then he didn't. He did the right thing, give it to Aaron Lynch.
And another clean possession from the kick out there from Duleek Bellewstown, and it's going to be a free there for the man intercepting the block, or blocking the ball off the mark. Is the referee going to book him? No, he's not. He's going to award a free this time. So it's an early ball played inside, and Rourke's have his hands full with this 14. He's out in front, but that one he's screwed up his boot a little bit, luckily for Trim, and it's gone to the right hand side and wide. So we're coming up in 6 minutes gone, 2 points to 1 to Duleek. Peter chips the ball this side towards Cam Carmody. Tom lets it bounce rather than taking the mark, but gathers it well. He's been patient, good call. Munners is calling for the lads to be patient. Dara cops a high one. Owen O'Connor making a super run across the line, and Dara pops the ball in front of him, and Owen wins a great ball. Lovely stuff. Onto Munners. Munners is bottled up a little bit. Back to Stoney. Stoney just being patient. Good marking there. Kieran Byrne. And Trim have the ball back. Mark Malloy. And it's over at the far side of the field. Connor. Quigley's first possession. Connor, a super run right down the middle of the field, heading towards the 45. He's going to draw a foul here. He's referee. Let's play to continue. Connor's under a bit of pressure. Off his left foot, plays the ball in, and he's just played it wide. Maybe he should have laid that one off, but he kind of ran out of road, and it's Trim's second wide. 2 points to 1. The score remains 7 minutes gone. First half. Kick out should be intercepted from Mikey Cullen, but the ball just skids away him on the grass. Has his man with a bit of pressure bottled up. Darrell Lynch in there helping out. So it's Oisin Miller there, the cornerback, plays the ball in front, and Mark Malloy out in front of his man. Looks like he was full. The referee is going to give a free out here, I think, to Mark. Yeah, he is. The referee was right there. I think he was allowing to see if Mark stayed on his feet, but as he stumbled, the referee blew it back. So Darrell Lynch now with the free, and Duleek are really tight around the field, forcing Dara to go all the way back to Peter Farrell and Trim at the start from. Now Rourke with the ball. Doesn't look very convincing here. What's going on here with the Trim lads? Rourke under all sorts of pressure. Plays the ball out to Connor Quigley, who's under pressure, and the ball is turned over. And very lucky for Trim, the ball hits off the ball hit off the Duleek Bellewstown corner forward out for a wide. It was almost a dangerous turnover. So Duleek pressing very high here, man to man all over the field. Peter goes with a flat one towards Lynch, towards Owen O'Connor, or towards Ben, is it? But Ben somehow manages to get his body in the way and he's going to get the free. He was lucky, did well, very strong bit of play. So Duleek are pressing here early on, John. They're very tight, marking tightly all over the field.
What do they call that? A full court press, isn't it? That's what they call it in basketball anyway, yeah.
What we're normally good at, they're doing to us. You know, they're not letting us move the ball quickly. When we're at our best, you know, we're letting that kick pass in to the inside lads. But no, look, sure they're
putting good pressure on us already.
Lynchy might have been better off taking his score. Owen O'Connor was making a long bursting run from the half forward position, but it was intercepted. The hand pass is overplayed, and Mikey Cullen might get his body in here. It's come off the corner back over towards the line. Dougie with a lovely pick up. Plays it back to Connor Quigley. Connor pops it off here now to Tom Carmody. Bino's come out deep. Bino gets the ball and pops it off to the overlapping Davy Murtha. Davy now pops it off to Munners. Might fancy this one off his right foot. No, he plays it inside to Lynchy. Lynchy from a tighter angle, but swings it in, and it's a lovely score from Aaron Lynch. Munners didn't fancy the easier angle, and he pays past into Lynchy, who scored from the tight angle.
He did the right thing. He knew he didn't trust his own feet, I suppose. No, he did the right thing giving it to Lynchy.
So that ties things up, 2 points apiece. 9.5 minutes gone, first half. So Ryan Lynch to kick out a high ball there, and it's going to bounce awkwardly. Sean Fitz has got his body there, just shepherds the ball out over the line. Darragh Lynch has gone over to the far side of the field, takes that line ball, pops it out in front of Bino, who's managed to get a yard on his man, gathers the ball nicely, has a little look inside. David Murtagh's free over this side, but he gives it to Tom Carmody, who does in turn finds Davy Murtagh, who's pushed forward from cornerback position here. Lynchy's got a yard inside, but Davy doesn't see him. Dougie will see him. Dougie does see him, plays the ball to him. That's a good tackle, and it's going to be a free out here, is it? Yeah, it is a free out. Lynchy kind of pulled his man back. Good bit of cornerback play there. Fullback play there from Kevin McCann there, the fullback for Duleek Bellewstown. He'd given Lynchy a yard, and he still managed to get his leg in to intercept the ball and turn it over. The game is underway here. So Ryan Lynch, all the time in the world. And the referee spotted something off the ball. Mark Malloy was having a little tug at the centre forward, James Flood. And he's just having a little word with Richie there in the middle of the field. Richie is his usual style, very loud blow of the whistle. Whether he's right or whether he's wrong. So the ball has worked the far side of the field. And Jamie coming in, and it's better work here from the trim. Better work from the trim there. Good tackle from Dougie, but the man still has the ball. Dougie has him, he didn't fancy it on his left foot, turns back on his right, plays the ball back the field to Shane Crosby, who's got a good score early on, a strong looking man coming forward. Plays the ball to centre back, super block quickly. And it's back to Shane Crosby again, another long range effort, but this time it tails a couple of yards to the right and wide for Duleek's second wide. Pizzi goes longer this time towards Tom Carmody. Doesn't really favour him. The centre back gets a good hand in. Tom Bowden. Shane Crosby, who's getting on everything, plays a ball. The man in space here. That's just beaten by the bounce, the pitch. So Peter Farrell shouting number one from the kick. Obviously a set play. He's played it towards Ben Holden. Ben needs to gather this. The ball will skid away from him. He does gather it. Comes inside. Off to Owen O'Connor. Owen got a bit of a dunt after the ball. Referee happy to let the play to continue. Malloy has the ball to Darragh Lynch. Davy Murtagh just ahead of him in a bit of space. Davy is picking up some nice pockets of play around the field here. Darragh Lynch looking for his brother. Plays the ball in between two men. Oh, the full back again with a vital touch. Kevin McCann. Mikey Cullen looks like he was taken out of it off the ball as well. But Trim just want to get on with it now and stop whinging at the ref. And it's well intercepted there. Connor Quigley has played the ball. And he just misplaced the hand pass of the ball. We just can't get clean ball to Aaron Lynch at the minute, John.
No, it's a slippy ball and it's just run away from a little bit. But a little inaccurate passing as well.
And another good battle there between James Flood and Malloy. This time he allows the Duleek Bellewstown man away with it. He's kind of run to Ben Holden. Ben does well, holds him up just enough to put him under a bit of pressure for the shot, and Peter's able to gather the ball that dropped, and Dougie, a lovely ball from Peter, finds Dougie. Malloy calling for the ball in an acre space. His man has gone now the field, so Mark going to gallop down the field here. The 7 is charging back to get it. Keenan Byrne is charging to get back. Mark sees him coming, swivels away. He's trying to look for an option. Plays to Lynchy. Lynchy's getting the ball that time. He's a mile from the goal in towards Mikey Cullen. Mikey looking to take his man over, swings the ball up, hooks the ball up and over his shoulder and over the bar. Super score from Mikey Cullen. And we've a good game of football here, John.
A great game of football here, yeah, very lively.
John not offering too many comments here. This evening. He must be tired. He must have been up early this morning, Brendan. But it's a good game of football.
Absolutely, yeah. Look, both teams are going full press. Now, that's just last score showed. If Trim can move the ball quickly, get that kick pass going. Duleek haven't got any spare men in front of it. It's just 3v3 inside. We can get scores.
So Duleek win their own kick out again. And Shane Crosby, everything's going through him at the moment. Plays the ball out over the field towards another James over there. He's under serious pressure. That Davy Murtagh, it's all over him. And Davy is adjudged to have fouled the ball, or fouled the man, should I say. And the referee just explaining to Davy. And it's a free from just inside the 45. A left-footed man on the ball there. Ball goes short. Trim kind of switched off a little bit. Luckily enough for Trim, Duleek don't have their shooting boots on. And that's their third wide. So Peter looking for options here, but Duleek are pressing high. He chips the ball towards Munners, but again the Duleek man is out in front of him and he should win this easily, and he does, and he charges forward. Keenan Byrne plays on to the right. Dara goes in bravely, wins the ball. Good challenge. And Dara goes in the second challenge. This time he's adjudged to foul the man. He was unlucky, a bit unlucky. So Shane Crosby on the free pops it in front of the full forward. On front of the 12, Davy Murtha tries to turn him. Does manage to turn him, but he turns well and gets a score in, and that's a lovely score. A nice finish, Brendan, but a little bit easy there. Got on that ball, easy possession.
Yeah, it was just a little bit sloppy there. Dara did so well to get it and just give that free away. So just keep his discipline there now. Be a little bit disappointed with that.
Peter finds Connor Quigley with the short kick out. Connor takes his man on, draws the foul. Referee might have let him play that time. He got away from it. But he pops the ball to Owen O'Connor, who's making some great runs, bringing a lot of energy to that half-forward position. Turns his man, but he's no options down the line there. He has to come back again. And Dougie now, again, it's very tight over that side, but Dougie does well, draws the man in and then pops it over his head to Stoney. Stoney then on to Ben Holden, who's come forward. Ben with a couple of goals to his name already this season. Comes forward, pops the ball onto Dougie. Dougie steps inside. Can he get the shot away? He does get the shot away. And it's a brilliant finish from Dougie. And a very, very well worked score. And Ben provided the extra man there in the attack. And good play by Dougie in the touchline. Worked it between himself and Owen O'Connor.
Owen did well there as well, yeah.
Owen did very well, tight to the sideline there. And Ben came forward and offered the extra man. Will Mikey get something on this? Just good enough. Pops off the Duleek cornerback's head, but he manages to get a possession. Crosses into the Trim half. Dougie's looked there to hold him, bottom up. Good hand. Good hand in there from Mikey Cullen. And look like he threw the ball there, but the referee allows play to continue. And it's back with the number 9, Keane Ryan. Chip pass. And the 7 coming forward here. Keenan Byrne, he steps inside. Keenan Byrne, he steps inside Munners and finishes with a plum. And ties the game up 4 points apiece. So we've 17 and a half minutes gone here in the first half, 4 points apiece. Peter goes down over the far side towards Owen O'Connor. Owen slides in, gets the mark. Great tackle by Owen, or great catch by Owen. And plays on, going back to Ben Holden, onto Quigley. Trim just a little bit slow. They just can't get the spare man here. But this time Ben again comes forward and offers the man. And Ben coming forward, charging dead straight right down the field. He's going to draw the man as he and look for the pop to pass. He's got pops back to Tom Carmody. Tom, that's going to drop short. I think it's going to be a dangerous ball. Bino goes in underneath the keeper. He puts the keeper with a bit of pressure. The keeper doesn't gather it. He clears it with a fist. Ryan Lynch onto Mikey Cullen. Mikey from a tight angle gets it in and squeezes it over the bar for Mikey's second score. So 18 and a half minutes gone. Trim 5 points. Duleek Bellewstown 4. Ryan Lynch with a kick out. Dougie playing his man in front. Can he read the ball? It's a good battle there between Crosby and Douglas. Douglas this time wins the ball and backs down to Munners. Munners looking for somebody inside. He's looking for Mikey Cullen. Mikey Cullen back to Munners. Will he take it on this time? No, he goes across the field and again Munners just didn't trust himself. Just didn't trust himself to take the shot on. He's been encouraged by the Wags on the sideline here to have a go the next time he gets it. Lynchy, who's been well bottled up, is jockeying back, but Duleek now work the ball. And a great challenge in there, and it's going to be a free. Great stuff by Owen O'Connor again. He's having a good game there at wing forward, Brendan.
Yeah, he's on to everything there, like playing, bringing great energy to it, tackling and moving the ball quickly as well, earning scores for us.
The ball's played into Bino. Bino chips into the corner to Mikey, forces Mikey to go wide. Mikey does gather the ball. He's looking for options, plays the ball back towards Lynchy. Can Lynchy gather it? Lynchy shakes inside, shapes to the side, onto his right. There's that 3 men around and bottle him up, and he misplaces the hand pass, but Sean Fitz is there to gather it. Back to Owen O'Connor. Owen just surveying his options. Tries to encourage Sean Fitz there, but it's Not a great hand pass, and very fortunate for Trim. They get a free in the half-forward position. Tom Carmody comes out to grab the ball off Stoney. He's looking for runners inside. Bino offering something. Bino offering short. Goes to Bino. Tight angle. Bino steps inside. Really going to take the shot on. He does take the shot on. Swinging in towards the goals, but it's gone over the bar. And a good finish. Good finish from Bino. He called for the free, offered himself, and took the man on and popped it over the bar. So 6 points to 4. I think that's the first time we have a 2-point lead, Brendan.
Yeah, Trim just getting into the rhythm now. I thought a little bit slow in the first quarter of the game, a few unforced errors, but this is a bit more like it, all right.
Brilliant stuff from Connor out quickly out in front of his man. Doesn't get it cleanly, but gets it on the break. He's strong enough to get away from his man. Tries the left-footed pass, reverse pass, but it's intercepted. This Duleek team are not a bad team at all. They're playing some nice football. This time to go with the long foot pass inside. It's going to bounce over Rookie's head. Davy Murtha is in behind. The ball is worked to that full forward. James Flaherty plays the ball, but it goes across the goals. Peter watches it out, and it goes harmlessly wide. And that's the 4th wide for Duleek Bellewstown. Trim have had 2 wides. The score 6 points to 4. 21 minutes gone, first half. Peter calls the code again. Number 1. He looks for Dara, but Kieran O'Rourke happens to be in front of him. Rookie hasn't got on much ball so far. He's had his hands full with that 14. Gets the ball back to Dara Lynch. Dara again draws the high tackle. That's a couple of times, and the referee is going to call him that time. That's the 2nd time, Brendan.
Yeah, it was a little bit high, all right, so I think he's going to go into Richie's book for that one maybe, or definitely a stern warning.
Yeah, I think Richie did give him the benefit of the doubt the first time, I think, but this time he has issued the yellow card to Kieran Flynn.
Duleek is certainly bringing a bit of physicality to this, I say it's both teams playing similar styles, man to man, so there's some nice little one-on-one battles going on around the field for sure.
Yeah, it's good quality,
Yeah.
good qualities by both teams here. So Rookie now with a second possession in a minute. On to Davy Murtha. Davy steps inside very nicely, gets fouled, but the referee doesn't have the hand out. Davy continues. Takes on another man, gets fouled again. This time the referee plays an advantage. Yeah, good stuff. The referee had the advantage. Stoney, or who's it, Conor Quigley, was looking, thought he had the beatings of his man, but Richie had blown the whistle. And it's a free. And it's worked back now to Owen O'Connor. Owen goes a little jink, goes inside his man, has to get the head up now, and he's it's a good challenge. And Duleek turned the ball over, and they dropped the ball, and can Tom Carmody get in there, break and bottle it up? Oh, and somehow Mikey manages to win the ball, chips the ball in towards Bino again. Bino's in behind, tries to break it down. Does he get pulled down? And the referee has awarded, I don't know, he's pointing at something here. Is he giving a free out, or is he giving a goal? No, he's giving a wide ball, is he? I think he's giving a wide ball.
He changed his mind.
And another good kick out from the Duleek Bellewstown goalkeeper. Ball almost touched on the ground, but the player has the presence of mind to pick it up. We've a Trim man down. Dougie is down, is it, on the middle of the field on the far side. Doesn't look too promising. And the ball has worked to number 15 there for Kieran Flynn, the man who just recently picked up the yellow card, but he shoots fairly wildly. And it's another wide, the 5th wide for Duleek Bellewstown, and the referee stops the play to go over to check on Dougie, who's been tended to on the far side of the field. Yeah,
good exhibition of the goalkeeper, but kick out wise, both teams they're finding their men. I'd say 80% of the time, lads. Some good movement and some good accuracy from both keepers, to be fair to them.
You'd be looking at that especially, Brendan?
Well, that's an important part of the game now, that prime possession, isn't it? You're looking for 75% retention of your own. Just really builds up your attack, gets an attack going.
Oh yeah, it's certainly such a vital part of the modern game. Dougie just getting a bit of strap in there. He got a bit of a bang on his ankle there in the first couple of minutes. I think he's just getting it strapped up there. Hopefully he'll be okay to continue.
Oh, absolutely. It'll take a bit more than that now to get Dougie into the dugout.
So Dougie's fit to go. 24 minutes gone first half. Peter with the kick out. 6 points to 4 to Trim. Peter, I don't think he quite catches that the way he wants to, but it's going to find his way through to Tom Carmody all the same. He does very well to come from behind to win the ball. Dougie with another high ball into the full forward line. Bino out in front this time. It bounces. Can he gather it? He can't get to the shove in the back. Surely he just shove in the back. Referee doesn't give it. So Mikey Cullen is there. Bino should have gathered that ball anyway long before the shove. He's trying to work back, but it's Oisin Milner there. The cornerback comes out, plays a nice ball into the middle of the field. That 11 is a lively little player too. James Flood out in front of Mark Malloy. Malloy managed to turn him, but the referee has judged that it was a little bit high. And James Flood with the left-footed ball in front of the full forward. Is it going to bounce over? No, he gathers it well. Pops it off. The tall man here, number 12, takes on Dara Lynch onto his left foot, and again it's a poor shot, and Duleek's shooting, letting them down a little bit, Brendan.
It is, yeah. So how many wides is that now? Six, is it?
6 wides for them, yeah.
Yeah, 6 wides as to Trim's 2. So that could come back and haunt them there at the end of the game. But look, good exhibition of kick pass as well. They're looking to kick the ball as much as they can, the same as themselves, which is something I like to see anyway.
Trim managed to get work a little routine there that gets Conor Quigley free, and Peter with his left foot chips the ball to Conor, who takes his man, looks to lay it off to Mark, who's running the angle. Mark Malloy has a look up down the line, pops it, get a chip pass in towards Tom Carmody. Tom out in front. The referee has called the mark a little bit late, so Tom had to play on. Mikey has come out. Mikey gets the ball, finds himself a little bit of space. Oh, lovely ball across the field to Lynchy. Lynchy onto his left foot, swings and pops it over the bar. Yeah, brilliant ball, brilliant pass from Mikey Cullen.
Great exhibition of kick passes again. I think there was 2 or 3 kick passes up this side of us here. Really, you can open up a defence like that, and a bit of quality as well with that reverse pass in from Mikey, and of course Aaron off his left. Fantastic.
So Lynchy's second score, 7 points to 4, and Trim have opened up a 3-point lead as we approach half time. There's 25, nearly 26 minutes gone. Dougie is adjudged to have pulled his man back. Good battle there between the 2 number 8s. So the ball is played in here towards James Flaherty. I beg your pardon, who's that? It's James Flood at centre forward for Duleek Bellestown. Mark Malloy forces him backwards. Shane Crosby, who's gone a little bit quiet in the last couple of minutes after having a very lively start. He's looking for options here, and Aaron Lynch does very brilliantly, forces him back. And it's Tom Bowden with the ball over to the far side of the field. It's the wing half back, and he misplaces his pass, and Owen O'Connor intercepts. Owen's had a super first half. Finds Sean Fitz looking for runners now. Sean Fitz finds the ball. Aaron Lynch there, who's out challenging the ball, just can't get it the first time. It goes by him, but gets a lovely pick up. Takes his man on the inside. He's going to lay it off. He does. He lays it off to Owen O'Connor. It's Tom. Is it Tom Carmody? Takes his man on, finds the ball inside. And that's a great save. It's off the post. And Mikey Cullen gathers up the pieces, takes his man on the inside, and then it's good corner back play, and the referee is going to goal kick. A good corner back play by the number 4.
Just disappointed we didn't get a point out of something. It was a good attack. I suppose Squiggles had every right to go for a goal, but maybe pop it over from that angle, maybe with a hand pass, just keep the scoreboard ticking.
And Owen O'Connor with another intercept. There's men free here. Munners being one of them. Munners has a look up. Will he shoot this time? He doesn't. He plays the ball inside to Mikey Cullen, who's managing to find a bit of pocket of space. Mikey steadies himself and chips the ball over the bar.
Again, Owen O'Connor, he's getting on somewhere with the ball now for Trim. He's really getting interceptions, tackling, passing. And
huge energy he always brings to the game.
Absolutely, yeah. Now we would have played a lot of his game inside, but now obviously a bit more outside. He's linking a lot of stuff up, and very fit and always game for chasing back and whatever he's asked.
And Dara Lynch. Intercepted that ball. The referee judged that he played it on the ground, and as he was trying to gather it up, the number 7 for Duleek Bellestown, Keenan Byrne, went in very aggressively. It's the number 12, I beg your pardon, going in very aggressively, and the referee, I wonder, he's going to at least throw this ball in, and it's a yellow card for James. I missed the second name, the number 12 there for Duleek Bellestown. He had won the free. Dara had played the ball on the ground. The referee had awarded a free, and then he kind of stood on him a little bit. So Dara have a.
They're the dangerous tackles that you can actually do a lot of harm to a player. Stood shown. Yeah.
Dara on the ground in front of him.
Yeah. No, it's not nice to see now. I hope he's all right.
Dara's up, and the referee's at least going to throw this ball in. He is, yeah. Sean Fitz seems to be shaping up for the throw in. Trim didn't have the numbers around that breaking ball. Duleek had 4 men at each point of the compass there almost for the breaking ball. Trim had nobody, and Duleek win the ball easily. And we're coming up to 29 minutes, 8 points to 4 in favour of Trim. Looked like an overcarry there, but the referee allows the number 9 there, Cian Ryan, to get away with it, and Duleek Bellestown recycle the ball. Have the ball around the middle of the field. Trim have pretty much everybody back with the exception of Bino and Mikey Cullen. Even Lynchy is back the field helping out. Duleek win the free. Shipped inside Ben as the judge to foul his man. The referee might have been best playing an advantage for Duleek there. The man was away.
Yeah, or he could have played it quick himself. If someone was looking for it, they might have got in. It was a 2v2 in front of the Trim goal there.
So it's the left footer. I think it's James Flood number 11. Just taking his time over this after kicking a few wides. Doesn't catch that one too cleanly, but it goes in and it's kind of half punched clear by Fitzy on the line, and it's the number 7 there coming forward with his second score. Keenan Byrne, 8 points to 5.
They're awkward ones to deal with. They're just dipping onto the crossbar. You know, it's hard to know what to do with them.
It is, yeah. If you misfield it at all, you drop it into the net. Sometimes you just take no chances and clear your line. Wet ball. So Peter now looking to find somebody. Fitzy's broke to the right. He heads that direction. But there's 2 Duleek Bellews down there. Owen O'Connor tries to break the ball down, does. But Duleek pick up the pieces. And Shane Crosby plays the ball in. And then luckily for Trim, the ball goes through the legs. And Darrell Lynch is sharp there to the situation. Got us the ball. Now Dougie with a little possession. Dougie with a lovely foot pass inside. It goes by Lynchy. We've got Mikey Cullen there. Mikey spins inside. Tries to play the ball across the field. It's kind of in between Beano and Munners. And the ball is picked up. And the referee, pretty much bang on the 30 minutes, blows the half-time whistle. And it's 8 points to 5 in favour of Trim. And we'll be back for the second half.